Hey! So, I'm back from my mini vacation and I wanted to come on here and basically talk about the fragrances I used last week. So, I'm going to touch on the fragrances I used before I went on my vacation and then the fragrances I actually used while on vacation. So, I used Tuile de Hermes. I'm starting to really like this fragrance a lot. Like, I liked it before, which is why I bought it, but I had to be in a certain kind of mood to really use Tuile because it definitely has some spice to it for sure. But look at this dent that I'm starting to, y'all can't even see how much, like, look at that dent I'm starting to put into this bottle. So I'm really liking it because the heat is finally arriving. It's getting quite warm and the bees are out. And this is a fragrance that I haven't attracted any bees yet with. So I've been gravitating towards it. However, I cannot overspray this because there is a spiciness to it that just does not go musky or sweet or anything of that nature on me. It does slightly sweeten up, but like, I don't know, I do like it. It's a fresh, clean, spicy fragrance. Definitely a little on the sophisticated side, a little bougette, but yeah. The next one I used is this right here. This is Burberry Her Eau de Toilette. Y'all, this is, so in the beginning when I first got it, it was like a sweet but almost like a crisp pear, like not quite ripe pear. Now it's actually giving me slightly soapy sometimes, and I'm here for this smell. It's like a soapy, slightly sweet vibe. So I also wore this. And then the last one before I went on my vacation that I wore was Flora Botanica by Balenciaga. This is my girl. If y'all couldn't tell, this is my girl. This is my friend. We be going out several times a week, like she's popping or whatever. I definitely really like this fragrance and I really love this bottle a lot. But yeah, so those are the 3 fragrances I used before I went on my vacation. So let's talk about what I actually used on my vacation because I packed quite a few fragrances and I didn't use that many. First of all, let's talk about how ghetto this is. This tour, when I was trying to repack, like, why did this happen to me? Anyway, moving forward. So here's, I think, all of the fragrances I packed. Maybe I'm missing 1 or 2, but most of them. So I did pack my full size of Ambery Vetiver just because I didn't feel like decanting it. It was just a lot. And if I had happened to lose it, I don't think I would cry. Hey, I did enjoy my vacation. It was fun. But I actually used Ambery Vetiver quite a bit. It was very, so here, even now, it kind of smells very soapy and clean and stuff, which is not an issue. But while I was over there in Costa Rica and it was really, really warm, it actually was giving me more of a lemon, bubbly, slightly sweet type of vibe, giving me a little bit sass. And I really liked this on the vacation, and I got some compliments while wearing Ambery Vetiver. I really did. And so she's going to be coming out to play a lot in the summer, I can already tell, because when it's really warm, Ambery Vetiver is a vibe for sure. I don't even need to tell you how much I use this. I just need to show you the bottle. Look at this dent in here. And now, if you didn't watch the live where I was packing this up, go look at just quick peek to see the dent I placed on this. This is Clean Reserve's Skin. So this smells so good, but it's really not a big projecting kind of fragrance. I feel like the whole Clean Reserve line, for the most part, is not like a super booming fragrance line. It's more of like intimate, closer, not as obnoxious. It's not really going to bother most people type of vibe. And this was just something I reached for out of the shower, going to my bed, going to be chilling in one of the girls' rooms, going to have breakfast in the morning. Like, I was just spraying her and spraying her and spraying her some more, and she was the it girl. Like, it was very nice if I was just not trying to do too much, but I wanted, if you entered my stratosphere, if you entered my planetary oxygen, this is what you would smell. You feel me? Yeah. The next one I use quite a bit. Listen, this I need a full-size bottle of. And if y'all remember when she first came out, everybody was dogging her, okay? They was dogging her, beating her up. Oh my God, this is nothing like that, you know? I would never, I don't even like it like that. XY, purple, QMNXZ, Jamaican. They were doing a lot. This right here, no, listen to them. This is a vibe. Go get this. Okay, this is Alien's Goddess. Goddess, whatever. Goddess, Alien. You get what I'm saying. Hey, girl. And this got me so many compliments. So I wore this. So we took a boat ride, right? We took a boat ride. Well, a yacht. We took a yacht, okay, for the whole day, and I got compliments the whole day on the yacht, basically. Oh my gosh, this smells delectable, and I actually did not reapply this at all. What was wild was, while I was in the ocean, we bumped into other people because we went to a private beach type thing, and in the ocean, they were like, somebody smells like coconuts. It smells really nice. And I was like, that is me. It was a little wild that they smelled me after I was swimming. That was really intense. So this is a vibe. There's definitely something in here that I think sticks really well to my skin. I did overspray. You know, say I am overspray Anna, but still the fact that it was still smelling that strongly on me, and you know, with you know, sis, I wasn't letting people come to that close to me. So the fact that they smelt it was really wild, really, really intense. I feel like people hated on Alien Goddess because, one, she came at the end of the summer last year, right? If I'm correct, right? So they were like, this makes no sense. And then two, she really doesn't smell like Alien. So I don't actually have a full bottle of Alien, but I do have a dupe from Alt Fragrances, and I feel like it smells pretty close. And I don't think, so she really doesn't. So there are flankers, in my opinion, that you know they came from, yes, Pura Vida. Yo, I was drunk the entire time screaming Pura Vida. Do you hear my voice? I was like, Pura Vida, Pura. Don't mind me. But I was just living my best life over there. But yeah, so I think that's why people were dogging it. But I love both of them. I think giving it the goddess vibe and still leaving it an alien, I mean, I think it did its job. I think it's amazing. I'll keep moving. Keep moving on. The next one I wore quite a bit was, where'd it go? Let's talk about this because I be dogging this fragrance. This is Versace's Bright Crystal. Guys, I would look at this den I put on it. This was basically full when I left for my vacation because it's giving basic. Let me hold on before I get attacked, okay? It gives basic unless I'm a Sag. You couldn't guess? Fire sign! Ah, gang, 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 gang. Anyway. But Versace Bright Crystal is giving, on a regular day, it gives me basic. It's not doing anything. There's no spice. There's no sweetness. It's giving just super clean, which is, listen, I'm not dirty. I like to take a shower in my bath, but there's no pizzazz, okay? If I'm gonna be sad, I'm gonna do it with some pizzazz. You feel me? This wasn't giving me pizzazz. When it was, the humidity was humiditing. The humidity was cloying, choking. I want you to drop on the floor and pull that bit up. No, that thing was, I am telling you, it was like 300% humidity one day. I just had to put something on. And I put on Versace Bright Crystal. Listen, I won't ever talk smack about her again. I won't ever talk garbage about her again. So she really didn't last that long. So as you can see, I put quite a dent in her. But I also was sweating like a dog. And I did go in. Do dogs sweat? What was I sweating like? I don't even know what animal sweat. But whatever animal sweats heavy, that's what I was sweating like. I was sweating. The humidity was disgusting. Can you see my roots on my braids? It's giving I need to take this out my head. But anyway, I got distracted. Versace Bright Crystal was that girl. And I really did like her. I got about 2.5 hours out of her. And then I had to reapply. But that 2.5 hours I had on her, she was giving me Yes. It was giving me, I'm not dying. It's giving me I can still smell good without, not pigs don't sweat. Oh, really? That's why they be, let me stop the foolishness. Anyway, another one that I wore, I'm not surprised I wore this one. Look at this. I wore Chanel's Chantal Fraiche. This is, I'm not coming for Chanel Chance Oltandra, because obviously I be dogging some fragrances and then later on have to put it back into my chest. But Eau Fraiche is for everyone. It's for the bougettes. It's for the I'm vibing. It's for the t-shirt and jeans. It's for the I'm about to put on this pretty ass dress. It's for the Shein fits. It's for the Fashion Nova fits. It's for the if you got the Fendi money, Fendi fits. Chanel Eau Fraiche. No. This right here? Well, this right here? No. Every single time I wore this on vacation, which was, I think I wore it 3 or 4 different times because I had basically 2 fragrances per day. So I would wear for the day and then at nighttime. This, every single time I got 2 compliments. I think I wore it almost every day, if not every day. It was so good. This is so good. It costs a pretty penny because it is Chanel, but it was so good. It's so good. And then the last one I wore, which was the least amount of time, but I did wear it quite a few times. Not quite a few times, quite a bit of it was, this is Yellow Dreams. I love this fragrance. So I could not wear this during the day. I got scared. Okay, let me tell you why I got scared. The temperature in Costa Rica is on some frying pan that is bubbling on the stove type of art. This is a very lovely fragrance, but it is sweet and musky as all get out. I wore this. I put this on at like 6 p.m. one night. Sun is still out at that time. When I tell you I turned around and had to do a little scrub-a-dub, this is definitely not a deep heat type of fragrance. And it was 6 p.m. and I was like, yeah, I can't wear this, and had to just scrub off at some parts of my body. And then I think I sprayed over it this one here. This is Amber Vetiver. But no, Yellow Dreams is definitely not for the heat of the heat, but at nighttime this was really nice. This was really nice. I only wore Aqua Allegoria one. I wore Aqua Allegoria once. Okay, so let's look at this then. I wore it during the day. I think it was like the second hottest day. It smelled really good. This longevity is so not it for me, and I still don't care. I still don't care. I think I had to apply this, not gonna lie, if I wore it for 5 hours, like 3 times. Now, that's me wanting it to project and boom, because I wanted people to smell me, but that's a lot. That's basically every hour and a half I was going back to the room to soak myself in this, as you can see, and I only wore it 1 day. This is a very hefty dent for Guerlain's price. And it's really Aqua Allegoria. Mandarin Basilic is really just a bougier version of Elizabeth Arden's green tea. And that was just in the heat. So I don't know. It's weird because when I tried it on here, it actually lasted longer. So I don't know if I also was drinking. I was drinking like a dog that hasn't drank in days in mad heat weather. So the liquor could have been burning the smell off stronger, but that is something to be aware of with Mandarin Basilic from Aqua Allegoria. Guys, I didn't wear... I don't think I wore Rouge Smoking that one time. How? I love this fragrance. I was just scared. There was a lot of bugs there. There was a lot of insects, a lot of mosquito, a lot of bees them, a lot of weird things. An animal. Oh my gosh, are there animals there? Anyway, so I got scared to wear this because this is very sweet fragrance. It's really close to the scent, but it's sweet. So I was scared I was going to attract people. No, I didn't wear it like that. I did also wear English. I want a big size of this. This is Joe Malone's English Pear and Freesia. No. Okay, so when I wore this, let's talk. Okay, I have a short story time about English Pear and Freesia. So they have like this buffet most of the time, okay? So you go to the buffet, and this was at lunchtime, and not you were typing, girl. We was aligned at that second. And we're at the buffet line, and I had food like meat, side dishes, like potato, whatever. But they also had like a buffet of like desserts and stuff. When I tell you, I walked past this group of girls, like it was like, so I had a girls trip, so it was like another group, and they walked past me, and the girl stopped me and was like, what dessert do you have on there? It smells so. And then when I tell you, she came too close into my chest to smell me. Sis was like, I thought it was your food, but it's you. You smell so yummy. And I was like, thanks. And I forgot what I was wearing. You know, I hate people who like, not hate people. I hate it when people act like they don't know what they're wearing, right? And you're like, what are you wearing or whatever? And they're like, oh, I don't remember. And you feel like they remember. Why play people like that? I dead could not remember what fragrance I was wearing that day. And when she asked, and then they all were smelling me, they're like, oh my gosh, I need to get this. Please let me know, let me know. And I was like, I don't remember. And I know she looked at me like I look at people when I ask them. And she really thought I was lying. And I swear, I mean, she'll probably never see any of my YouTube videos, but if she ever happens upon it and her group of friends, listen, I really didn't remember. On God, I did not remember. I was so not sober the whole time. If English Pear and Freesia by Joe Malone, that's what I was wearing, sis. That's what I was wearing. This is expensive. I'm not sure why people. So when I wore this here in the States, it hasn't been super booming hot most of the days yet. It didn't last that long. I'm gonna give it a solid 3 hours. I did not have to reapply this the day I chose to wear this. Now, did I do? Yes. But still. Oh, it smells so good. It smells so good. But it smelled even better in the heat. It was giving. All right, let me paint you a picture here, okay? It was giving Bridgerton. Facts. It was giving, not Bridgerton, excuse me. It was giving older, rich auntie with no kids, 2 sugar daddies that she doesn't have to give anything to, who just wears like Gucci, Prada, Fendi, and has all of the line, like the stuff that comes out before it actually comes out because she's friends with all of the designers. Type of vibe, while somehow being related to La Belle by Jean Paul Gaultier. It wasn't making any sense. It wasn't making any sense, and it probably didn't make sense how I explained it. But that's what she was giving. This is so great. Go on over to them. Because quite honestly, I actually got this, I think, for free. I think when I got Mimosa and Cardamom, they said that I can choose a small version. And I think I got this for free. This is beautiful. Mimosa and Cardamom is nice too, but the pear in here, there's got to be like bergamot, or there's something bubbly in here. It smells so good. Like if you were to make Jean Paul Gaultier's La Belle lighter and more bubbly, it would probably come off something similar to here. The pear in here is giving me that same juicy, slightly overripe pear in La Belle without the thick, baked, yummy dessert type of taste in La Belle. This is giving it like you took that pear and then like put it in like a mimosa, and it's the best drink you ever drank in your whole drinking life. Like, it's so wild. Like, no, yes, ma'am, please, sí, gracias. Like, it was giving, honestly, it was giving everything. And I felt so bad. I wished I bumped into them again, and I never bumped into them for the rest of the trip. It was super sad. So the other 2 I packed was this. This is Rain and Radiant Nectar. I think I wrote I need to go back and try some Viva Blue Juicy. This is Rain by Clean Reserve and Radiant Nectar. I don't think I wore these at all, to be honest. At all. I wore a Ventus for her on the plane, and no one gave me any weird looks, like, to actually go. And I had connecting flights. You couldn't actually, at least from what I could tell, you couldn't get like a direct flight to Costa Rica. So I had to do connecting flights, and this lasted the entire time it took me to get there, which was about 6.5, 7 hours. This lasted on my skin, and I didn't put too much because I was not trying to choke anybody out, and thank goodness I didn't do too much, because the second flight I had a pregnant woman sitting right next to me. But this is that vibe. It was giving just slight fruity, but also kind of fresh on my skin on the plane. So I enjoyed this for sure. I just didn't want to spray anything on me. I was just scared with the whole way that the plane was gonna work. But that was all. I don't think I packed anything else. If I did it, I don't know where it went. But yeah, so I basically wore this, which is Ambery Vetiver, Versace Bright Crystal, Chanel Eau Fraiche. Chanel Chance Eau Fraiche is really, honestly, please go get it. Or get a decant. And not this, excuse me. And this pair, like, guys, and my vacation was a vibe. It was a vibe, but now I'm back. I'm back, and I'm in action, and I'm ready to, I don't even know what I'm ready to do, but I'm rejuvenated. I'm revived. I'm here for the life, and I'm excited. So yeah, those are what I wore on my vacation. Yeah, that's it. I just wanted to come on here real quick and show you guys that. But anyway, I'm gonna go. Oh my gosh, this is, I think, my shortest live ever. I don't really have anything else to talk about. Yeah. Anyway, a video should be dropping hopefully tomorrow. If not, I'll do another live around this same time. Thank you for stopping by, and hopefully I'll see you in my next live. Bye.